fresitas de YouTube, un día más en este canal donde no tenemos globos, pero tenemos manos. Let's go.
Sí que puedo. Sí que puedo hacer cosas. ¿Qué es? Café bar romance. ¿What? Ah, ¿que están robando o qué? Ah, no, están grabando. Pero ahora que todo el mundo se piensa que están grabando, sería buen momento para robar de verdad. Investiga el café. ¿Dónde está el café? Apps. ¿Este? Sí, ¿no? A ver. Sí, investiga el café Alps. Vale, que esa se supone que es la otra donde están robando una arcena. Pero igual ese es un robo de verdad. Muy probablemente. ¿Aquí? No. ¿Aquí? No. Tío, ¿por dónde entro? ¿Por dónde carajos entro? Esa chica es sospechosa, ¿eh? ¿O no? Me están vacilando porque la puerta es esta. A lo mejor tengo que venir de día. Es que... O voy por detrás. A ver, voy a intentar ir por detrás. Yo es que acabo de comer y encima he comido pasta. O sea que ahora mismo no me dan envidia.
Excuse me.
Bla, bla, bla. Vale, a ver, vamos a intentar ir por detrás. Aquí no es. Si comiste pasta es que te tocó cocinar. Yo siempre me hago pasta. Pero no siempre, ¿eh? Mi madre también hace pasta. Pero es que soy una junkie de la pasta, ¿verdad? Además, comí de dulce. Me hice pasta dulce. Yo debería de ir a un restaurante a comer. Bueno, el del Soji. No, no puedo pasar. Definitivamente no puedo pasar. Igual tengo que venir de día. No, me hice cebolla caramelizada y lo junté con la pasta y lo otro. Pasta y galletas, ¿no? Y bizcocho. Oye, aquí hay gatitos. Bizcochos también.
A name, huh?
Nieve. Nieve,
Stay
claramente.
safe.
Vale, bueno. ¿Algo más? Porque no me dejan ir al café. Supongo que tendrá que ser de día. Cebollita, exacto. Depende de cómo la neura. Igual me la hago con sal y pimienta o la caramelizo. Bueno, está rica de todas las maneras, la verdad.
Kaito-san, I'm back. Kaito-san?
Hey, did you see that email from Tsukumo?
Huh?
It wasn't that long ago. It's something you gotta see, though.
What is it? Something happened?
It's the murder footage.
¡Lul!
Miko Shiba's murder ended up on the internet. It's going viral on all the social media sites.
You gotta forgive me. I'll do anything you want. I didn't know he'd do it. I swear. Toshiro-kun was okay. I didn't know he'd kill himself. I really didn't know. I swear I'll try to make it up to him somehow. I'll spend the rest of my life making up for it. Stop it.
What the hell?
Stop it. Stop it.
¡Lul!
Ehara.
Ehara has an alibi for this, doesn't he? They already found him guilty, and that's the whole reason he couldn't have killed Miko Shiba, right? But if that's the case, what the hell is this? One way or another, either this thing is staged, or his entire alibi was a massive cover-up. They can't both be true. But there's something I just can't shake. If you want my opinion on it, this looks real.
I need to have another chat with Ehara. Damn it. I'm not gonna let him get away with this.
¿En serio nos quedamos a esto de cerrar el capítulo? ¡Qué tremendo! ¡Lul! Yo es que creo que la coartada es falsa. Que es un montaje y que para reírse... Yo sigo ahí. Entonces el vídeo para mí es real. El vídeo creo que... Yo creo que el vídeo es real. Y lo que es falso es la coartada. Pero es que la coartada yo ya dije que hay algo que no me cuadra en la coartada. Hay algo que no me cuadra en la coartada. Era como muy bien hecha. para las circunstancias. Pero aquí ya se va a empezar a liar la cosa, ¿eh? Aquí ya se va a empezar a liar la cosa. A ver, un segundo, que me han preguntado algo. Estoy intentando hacer memoria. Pero no me acuerdo.
A train groping and a murder seem to occur simultaneously. Yagami relentlessly pursues these cases, attempting to poke holes in each. After confronting Akihiro Ehara, the key figure in both crimes, he witnesses a harrowing video that provides more questions than answers. In it, a bound man pleads for his life, but his attacker, bound by vengeance, snuffs it out.
Doble incriminación. Claro, es que no, a ver, no puede estar en dos sitios a la vez. Eso es imposible. Habrá que investigar más a fondo la coartada. Si son gemelos, no hay constancia de que haya gemelos. La coartada es
So the
falsa.
murder footage is already making the rounds online. I don't think it's showing up on TV, though.
Yeah, the net's a mess right now. It's all unsubstantiated rumors and unverified sources. Typical, really. An ex-cop going from by-the-book sex offender to vigilante avenger overnight is prime forum drama. Sentiment seems to be swinging in favor of Ehara, but there's plenty of folks on the fence about it, too. The reactions have been all over the board.
Do we know if that video is authentic? I mean, CG has come a long way, right?
Oh, or perhaps a deep fake. That is plausible. AI
No
has
es.
reached the point where it can generate pretty
No es
convincing
fake.
facsimiles.
No es
Someone
fake.
even made a video that made it look like the US president was saying a bunch of crazy stuff.
Hola, Bizar.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. Deep fakes are only getting more authentic looking.
Yo es que creo que lo que es
Can't
fake es la
guys like you
coartada.
tell if a video is fake or not, though? Aren't there any signs?
Oh, there are
Ojo,
several
Bizar,
telltale signs of the
vamos,
video
¿cuándo?
being doctored. So I ran every check I could think of on the murder footage. And wouldn't you know it, nothing came up. Most likely, we're looking at the real deal.
La coartada es
Most
el
likely.
falso.
Well, no one can claim with absolute certainty that it wasn't altered in some way. Which means it's not substantial enough to prove Ehara's guilt. At least not in a court of law.
Gotcha.
Para enero, guay.
Do you know when and where the footage was uploaded?
It was posted sometime last night, but the source is too hard to pin down. The uploaders spread it across multiple servers overseas in a well-concerted effort to hide their tracks.
Makes sense. But I'll bet it ultimately came from Mikoshiba's killers, no matter how real or fake it is.
How do you figure?
Think about it. No one could have staged that unless they knew the specifics of how Mikoshiba was killed. From how he was positioned to little things like the blood on the ground, every last detail was just as the detectives described it.
That's a good point. All this browsing's really taken a toll on the old pinky. Looks like another visit to Ehara might clear things up. You should ask Shirosaki-sensei about it.
Yeah, that was my thought too.
Tío, ya lo dijo Ehara en el juicio. Lo que quiere hacer es demostrar...
Let me get this straight. Ehara went and felt a lady up on the day Mikoshiba got killed on purpose? If that's
Sí.
the case, Why the hell would he upload a murder confession after the fact? Is he trying to get
Lo
caught?
dijo en el juicio,
Only a
que
horror can
la
answer that one
justicia
for you.
no funcionaba.
I want to ask him that question myself.
So, we're off to see Saori-san then?
Dijo que la justicia no funcionaba y básicamente lo quería demostrar. Y en eso está. ¿Puedo ir aquí ya? Pues es que no puedo entrar. Ah, no puedo. No se puede avanzar, vale. Ok. Hay que volver a la cárcel a hablar con Eara. La cosa es, ¿cómo ha hecho para falsificar la coartada? Esa es la cosa. ¡Ojo! ¡El confeti! ¡Grande Bizarre! Muchísimas gracias por esa sub. Te has regalado una sub en vez de hacerte sub tú. Pero bueno. Grande Bizarre, muchas thank yous por regalar esa sub. Un besazo enorme para ti. Muy buenas, Poke, ¿cómo estamos? Gracias por esta raid. Pero ¿por qué regalas una sub en vez de hacerte tu sub? No tiene sentido.
Excuse me. Ya sabemos quién lo invita. No creo que se llame así. Se me haría muy raro. Es un alma noble y puro, tal cual, ¿eh?
Mafia, you're here?
It's been too damn long, Mafia-chan.
Yeah. By any chance, Yagami-kun,
Estamos.
are you working on a case for Saori? A video got leaked. It depicted a man committing a murder.
¿Habéis visto los fuegos artificiales con la sub? Eso lo veo yo también. Ah, es verdad. Sí que eres sub, Bizarre. Me has hecho el lío con tu comentario.
Are you here about the Ahara case too?
Of course. Prosecutor's office is in total chaos right now, especially the higher-ups.
I'll
Normal.
bet. After all, they're the ones who pushed for Ahara's battery conviction. If that video is real, that would mean Ahara got them to hand him a slap on the wrist instead of a murder conviction.
Yes. And it's not like the prosecution can say, "Sorry, Your Honor, we'd like a do-over," after the fact. To make matters worse, everything leading up to the trial was broadcast all over the news. Changing our tune now would undermine public trust.
That's for sure.
So, for the time being, our department is trying to predict how the defense will approach the situation. Hence why they sent me here to check in on my good friend Saori. Totally no strings attached.
Well, that clears up a lot.
There you kids are. Figured you had to show up sometime.
Mafia? You're caught up in this too?
Yeah, she ran into us downstairs.
I'm sure you can work out that I'm here to spy on you. But wouldn't you like to know what we're up to as well?
Are you sure that's your only motive coming here?
Sorry?
Something like a professional excuse to see Yagami-san?
Ooh.
In your dreams? I had no idea Yagami-kun was involved until just now.
All right, I'll accept that. For now.
Gotta say, I miss this little banter.
¿Cómo las tira, Saori? Madre mía.
What? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Needless to say, our office is going through this footage with a fine-tooth comb. That said, they've already determined their stance. They've deemed it an unreliable source and therefore useless as evidence. Basically, they want it to look like it was considered and already thrown out.
Huh? So, they're not gonna verify the video? Not even question Ehara about Mikoshiba? Nothing?
Nope. Not after it was proven in court that Ehara committed sexual battery on October 7th. I mean, wouldn't you say a conviction has a certain finality to it? Besides, there's no way Ehara could have murdered Mikoshiba within that limited time span.
Right.
Which means the murder video doesn't really add up, does it?
What are you getting at?
I'm saying the prosecution believes the video has been falsified. Special effects, CGI, whatever it is, they're not buying it.
Huh.
Furthermore, the prosecutor pushing that stance was the one who handled Ehara's trial.
And that is...
His name is Sadao Takano. He was the one gunning the hardest for Ehara the first time around, especially considering his officer status. He kept insisting justice be served, which got the public behind him rather quickly.
He
Cagaron,
certainly
güey.
looked the part of the people's prosecutor, grilling Ehara in court.
So what you're saying is, Takano could never accept anything but Ehara's original sentence. Since this footage of the murder contradicts that finding, he just thinks it's a sham.
Yes, and he'd add that a fair trial's result can't be challenged by some video on the internet.
Well, who could honestly trust a system that changes its mind so easily? Both the prosecutor's office and the court are beholden to the cases Takano-kun
Es que es una
presented.
movida eso, ¿eh?
That's just sweeping the issue under the rug.
It has a domino effect, too. The police are beholden to the verdict we got, so their hands are tied. This applies to both Tokyo and Kanagawa.
Really? Why's that?
Supposedly, they don't want to get involved with Ehara until they're sure the video is real. If they come in with a list of questions about the murder, it'll show that doubt's being cast on the original ruling.
Yeah, but no one can prove that the video's real.
Right. There's no way to verify the legitimacy of an untraceable video. But if the police aren't allowed to see Ehara, he'll never even become a suspect in the murder. That means he's untouchable.
Exactly. None of the detectives are happy about that. Especially down in Kanagawa. Their job is to bring in a suspect, but their leads are all ending up at the same dead end.
¿Estáis entendiendo lo que está pasando? Porque realmente es bastante hardcore. El caso es que, como ya condenaron a Ehara por abuso sexual, no pueden condenarle ahora por asesinato. Porque si lo condenan por asesinato, están dando... no dando a entender, sino están confirmando que se equivocaron al haberle condenado como abuso sexual. Porque si estaba en el tren, no podía estar matando al otro. Y si estaba matando al otro, no puede estar en el tren. ¿Entendéis? Entonces, claro, están diciendo por la cara que el vídeo es falso, porque si el vídeo es verdadero, se habrían equivocado en el otro veredicto. Y quedarían como unos inútiles. Bien que, obviamente, la justicia no funciona. ¿Qué es lo que quiere demostrar Ehara? Que la justicia no funciona.
Until recently, people were lining up to bring Ehara to justice. Yet somehow his involvement in a murder totally derailed that.
Don't be so surprised. No cop would ever want to undermine a ruling based on their own findings. Anyone who wants to go against the grain's gonna need hard evidence on their side.
So the case goes cold, all to save face for the court and the prosecution. If Ahara really did commit murder, it'll have been the perfect crime. This debacle only serves as proof.
True. It would turn the trial into a farce. There's no way we're letting this go.
But wouldn't challenging this mean going up against the entire system?
Yeah. That scare ya?
Not at all. In fact, I was just thinking, we're the only ones who could take a case like this.
Ha! That's the good shit, kid.
This whole time, we've been writing off Ahara as a convicted sexual predator. But it's looking more and more likely the court played right into his hand.
Exacto, era su plan.
As for me, I'm done being played for a fool.
Then you've heard what I came to say. And with that, I will be on my way. But if you need help, just ask.
I think we're good for now, but thanks.
That did clear up a lot.
No problem. See ya.
Was Mafiu-chan cuter than ever, or what? Think maybe it's time
Es que es
to
la
light that
ex,
flame
por si
again?
no alguien no lo sabe.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not like that. Anyway, what I'd like to do is ask Ahara about that video face to face. Any chance we could see him again?
I was actually about to suggest that. One moment. It's from Ahara's prison.
What?
Hello? Yes, this is Shirosaki. Yes, I can talk.
His prison? Why would they call us directly?
Guess we'll find out.
Understood. I appreciate the candor. That was one of the prison wardens. He was asked to convey a message from Ahara.
Ooh.
About what?
In short, he won't be speaking with his representation any further.
You're joking.
To be more specific, he said he's not taking any more questions. It seems he fully grasps the situation, even in custody.
How was that
Lo
even
tiene todo
possible?
planeado.
I'm guessing the murder footage that was uploaded yesterday was also planned out in advance. That or Ahara's conspirators have to be filling him in. How else could he predict we'd try to see him again so soon?
I can see either of those scenarios making sense.
But only someone on the force could be leaking insider information to him like that.
Damn. This shit's turning into a full-blown conspiracy, eh, Doc?
Whatever it is, it's screwing up our plans.
Yeah, the timing couldn't have been worse. Now what are we supposed to do?
Come on. There are plenty of leads that don't involve grilling the culprit.
Yeah? I'd like to hear them.
Well, if it were me, I'd start with Saori-kun.
Okay.
The first thing I want to learn is whether Ahara is really the murderer in this footage. Given the entire sexual battery incident as an alibi, there is no way he could have murdered Mikoshiba. However, this new footage knocks the bottom out of that premise.
Right. Either his alibi or the murder footage. One of the two's been fabricated.
El abuso, el abuso. Hola, Minton. El abuso es falso.
I think we should revisit the harassment case. When the sentence came down in court, no one expected it to end up as a murder alibi. Plus, everyone suspected Ahara was working alone. He may have not been. All this makes a huge difference. No one would suspect a train groping to involve accomplices or alibis. The search for evidence wouldn't be as intense as for a murder.
But the entire incident was caught on camera, top to bottom. There's more than enough physical evidence, too.
Then we'll need to verify each and every aspect of the case.
Okay, what first? Should we investigate the crime scene again? Maybe we'll discover something new if we check out the station during the crime's actual time frame.
No, I think we saw everything we could there. Actually, if we're reviewing evidence, we could do that from right here, couldn't we?
What catches your eye specifically? I ask because fabricated evidence would likely show signs of tampering. This would prove Ahara's alibi doesn't hold up.
Tarjeta de transporte. Esta quizás. Estamos bien, Hamilton, estamos bien. Vienes donde se está liando más ahora
This
mismo.
part's still getting to me.
The security footage from Ikebukuro Station shows Ahara arriving at the platform around 7:50 a.m. He just stood there for over an hour until boarding the 906 train.
He was looking for a target, right?
Yes, but Ihara says he was deliberating whether to go through with seeing his wife. After all, the two are
Ese no
separate.
era él.
Could there be any chance this is an Ahara
Exacto,
imposter?
exacto.
Huh?
Using the hat and shades to make it less obvious? Think about it. If Ihara had a double, he'd be free to murder Mikoshiba in Ijincho at 7:30. Then a few hours later, just past 9 o'clock, he swaps places with the stand-in and gropes the victim.
I actually considered that possibility. But there wasn't an opportunity for any sort of
Sí,
swap to
sí, sí,
occur.
hay puntos ciegos.
None at all?
See, Ihara was caught on multiple security cameras standing right by the victim as they board the train. And the camera inside the train car continues this unbroken footage. At this point, Ihara gropes the victim, as proven by the trace elements detected. Then once the train arrives at Shinjuku, Ihara flees the scene, and is promptly tackled by passers-by once the victim calls for help. After that, he's brought into police custody, and eventually booked into jail.
Man, I thought you had something there. A stand-in would have really fit the bill.
Right? Since we're pretty sure Ihara had accomplices, why not assume one could have been his stand-in?
As we discussed,
Es
there
muy
was
lista,
no
JC.
opportunity for any sort of person swapping to occur. The victim felt a hand reach up into her knee-length skirt, scaring her motionless for the full 6-minute ride to Shinjuku Station.
Could you describe the victim for me?
She's an office worker married to an industrial designer. Also has a 6-year-old son. Full name, Yui Mamiya, 30 years old.
A wife and mother.
Pero es que ese tío así detrás fuese cualquiera realmente.
Perhaps if we talk to Mamiya-san directly, she could give us more insight than that video. She may even recall something none of us know, upon learning Ihara's alibi might have been fabricated.
That's a good plan. We'll finally have a fresh source of info.
In that case, give me a moment so I can get a meeting set up. We should have her address and other information somewhere on file. Bear in mind, Mamiya-san was the victim here. As the assailant's defense, I doubt we'll get a warm welcome.
That's pretty standard for us, I'd say. Nobody rolls out the red carpet for a detective, right?
Yeah. Say, Kaito-san, it looks like we've got some free time, so let's say we grab some food.
Sí, tengo que comer.
Now that you mention it, I am getting hungry.
Pero no sé por qué no le he enseñado el recorrido del tren. Que hay un punto ciego. Que a mí ese punto ciego me mosquea.
Huh.
Bueno, y a ver qué tiene que ver el que desapareció hace 5 años de la...
They do look
de la
like a mean
Yakuza.
business.
Porque algo tiene que
They saw
ver.
Kay's idea of an ambush? How basic.
¿Y por qué buscarlo ahora, después de 5 años?
Over there, too.
Same losers from yesterday. Guess they want to settle the score.
Looks like they rounded up some buddies and waited for us to show.
Well, whatever the hell they want, let's not get Genda-sensei and them involved. Follow me.
Okay.
Vale. Me alejo para zurrarme, ¿no? Básicamente. Pero ¿puedo comer? ¿Antes? Ah, mira. Me deja... Ah, estoy full. Ah, vale. Me alejo, me alejo.
All right, I'm getting fed up with this shit.
Why haven't they made a move yet? It's like they're waiting for something.
Whatever it is, they've taken their sweet-ass time. Hey! Quit dicking around and come get some!
Las prisas de Kaito por pegarse.
What the hell? They're just gonna keep stalking us?
Nope, thanks for waiting, assholes!
Oh, shit!
Tú nervioso el
You're
Kaito.
okay too?
Bastard went straight for our heads. Are you nuts, guy?
Shut your mouth!
Yo no sé por qué esta gente nos quiere pegar. Tío, deja de cubrirte. Pesadilla. ¿Y este con el cuchillo qué? Listo. La bici, es verdad, la bici. Es que de momento muy bien.
That's one down.
Not out of the woods just
Pero
yet.
¿por qué nos quieren pegar esta gente? Si nos llevamos bien con el que lo lleva. No entiendo nada de estos, ¿eh?
Damn. We really went all out on the backup. Is the whole town arcade now or something?
Doc, we should probably get gone before the cops roll in.
Why? It's not our fault we're getting jumped.
Pero eso no lo saben. Yagami.
Guess their plan was to come at us in waves. I thought I'd had it with this crap.
Hola, Berry. ¿Cómo estamos?
At this rate, we won't be meeting Sari-san and the others. Wouldn't want to drag them into this.
Point. So why not hit Arcade at home?
Yeah?
Why not? Soma and Akutsu are at the top, and they probably remember me. I'll just ask them real nice to keep their goons off our back. Unless you want to keep dealing with these fucking scrubs.
I'm fine with making a house call. Any idea where it is?
Yeah, club in the back of Theater Square. Used to be arcade exclusive.
Grande,
Nowadays, I
Bernie.
hear they let in thugs from all over.
Está interesante ahora.
I admit, I'm kind of curious.
La escena de los Simpsons con los delfines esperándolos. Pero... ¿me puedo pegar con todos ellos? A ver, puedo ir por aquí y no me pego con nadie, ¿no? Y vamos de pacifista por la vida. Ahí, 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 esquivamos. Todo perfecto. Creo que no puedo avanzar en las secundarias. No. Estoy en una parte de la historia que no se puede... No se puede pausar, ¿eh? Algo gordo va a pasar.
This is it, Doc. Get ready to meet some shady people.
Yeah, shady is definitely the operative word here. Can't imagine this place gets a lot of foot traffic.
Who knew an entrance to the underground was right here in broad daylight? All right, let's get in there and be done with this.
¿Y este hombre? Parece el que vigila la entrada de donde los Men in
Who
Black.
the hell are you two? Got some invitations?
The Yagami Detective Agency doesn't need any. Say, is Akutsu or Soma around?
Detectives, huh?
There a problem here? This is a public business, isn't it?
About time you showed up. We've been expecting you.
Bueno.
Nothing like running into an old friend.
You want to talk to Akutsu-san, fine. But only Kaito gets in.
Why?
See, we all knew the Yakuza out in the cold would come around to us once the Tojo clan cleared out. Know what makes us such a hit?
Who gives a shit?
We got a system fleshed out. Your average gangbanger starts at rank F. But an ex-Yakuza, a Tojo head at that, fast-tracked right to B rank. Oh, and just for you, Kaito-san. The boss says he'll start you out at A.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got your pick of the chumps. But I'm here to talk to a fucking adult man. So get stepping and take me to Akutsu.
Spoken like a man with some balls. I can see why Akutsu's had his eye on you.
What? So I really have to just wait in the lobby?
You should thank your lucky stars you're not dead yet.
I don't know about this, Kaito-san. What if you need backup?
Relax, Doc. All I gotta do is talk man-to-man with Akutsu real quick, and we'll be out of here.
You heard the man. Now come on.
Oh, it's gonna be
A mí
that
también me
quick.
da
I'll
cosa
just
que
wait
entre
right here.
solo, ¿eh?
Do whatever you want.
Este yo creo que respira mejor que yo, Twins. Pero ya voy mejor, ¿eh? Ya voy mucho mejor.
You're shit for business.
Ah, come on. Don't you want to be friends?
Cari, no vamos a saber qué pasa ahí dentro.
Hey, think I could use your restroom? There's one inside, right?
Go shit on the cement for all I care. Restrooms are for guests only.
So, you in arcade too? I take it business is good lately.
Oh, hell yeah. Recruits are swarming in by the dozen. If you're looking for quick cash in Kamurocho, arcade's where it's at. Plenty of hotties, too.
Muy bien, Bernie.
Wow. And all you do is fool around on your phone. Talk about living on Easy Street.
Ah, literal, ¿eh? No está haciendo nada.
Screw you.
Hey, not my fault they don't loop you into the good jobs. Bet those only go to the A rank guys. You must be, what, F? F minus?
The fuck did you just say?
Oh, did I offend you? Sorry. Guess some gangbangers are softies.
I'll show you who's soft, asshole!
Adiós.
Sorry.
Eso
Getting
fue
split
rápido.
up from my buddy does make me kind of an asshole.
Yo estoy bien, Bernie, todo bien. ¿Estará bien Kaito o no estará bien? ¿Qué decís?
Better be careful here.
Adiós, que tengo que ir en sigilo. Que tengo que ir en sigilo. La luz. Va a apagar la luz. Su camisa lo protege de todo. Su camisa veraniega. A ver, está claro, ¿no? Oh. Pues no me deja.
Suspicious. What the?
La ventilación. A ver, un punto de apoyo.
Hey.
Te va a hacer una escalera con cajas. Bueno, una escalera, un altillo. Vale, pues venga, para arriba. Se puede haber puesto más cajas, ¿eh?
Hey, where'd that new guy get taken to?
I heard Akutsu-san wanted to see him.
For real? Was he taken to the VIP room then?
Sounds like it.
Even I've never gotten in there. What makes him such a big shot?
Hijo mío, cómo se nota que no conoces a Kaito. Obvio, se van a llevar a la sala VIP. Que se parece mucho. Vamos, que le va a noquear y se va a quedar con su ropa, ¿no? Yo no sé en qué se parecen, pero si Yagami lo dice, pues será verdad. Buah, no sé dónde me estoy metiendo, ¿eh? ¡Toma! Con la mano abierta.
Sorry, man. Take a quick breather.
A lo mejor lo consigo y todo. Ok. Pero no se parece en absolutamente nada.
Hey, you there!
Adiós.
Yes? Can I help you?
You better stop fucking around. Didn't I ask you for another round?
Huh? Another round?
You forgot my order already? I want my bottle.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Wait a minute. You know what? Fuck the bottle. How about you just mix me a cocktail?
But of course.
¿Pero sabe hacer cócteles, Yagami? A ver.
Here, sir.
Creía que iba a hacer cosas. Pero no. ¿Pero que la ha echado? Madre mía, pero que se ha bebido una y se ha quedado dormido. A ver. Es que esa no me fío, mejor la moneda. Tú, pero ¿cuánto tira de dinero? Me voy a arruinar. Tira 10. 10 o 20. Yami. ¿Por qué no puedo subir? Tío, los tengo que noquear, en serio. Le iba a dar al triángulo y justo. A ver, si los tengo que noquear, cambia la cosa. Los voy a noquear a todos. A ver qué pasa.
Take a nap, bud. Time out.
Vale. Quiero tirar la bomba de humo, a ver qué pasa.
That's a good boy.
No sé si era el último o no, pero había que noquearlo, sí.
I hate to say it, Akutsu. I'm in a price bracket you couldn't afford if you wanted to.
I'm not saying you'd need to call it quits on the detective gig you've got going, Kaito-san. You can just give us a hand, help us out a bit when RK needs some real muscle on the field.
That a fucking joke? On what planet would I sign up for more busy work?
Think you might want to tone it down there, big guy? I've got my boys in the room. Being talked to like this isn't a good look.
Why would you care how you look? You're a bunch of damn Yakuza. You and Soma are picking up the Tojo clan scraps, yeah? Or do you have a real plan?
We'd have the manpower if we wanted to.
With all your washed-up Yakuza and punk-ass kids? I don't see it happening, man. What are you fucking thinking?
Exactly why we need more guys like you. Help me show this crew how the big boys roll. I need some authority on this to get it built the right way.
So you want me on as a drill sergeant for scumbags? Count me out.
Kamurocho's underground river of cash is still flowing, but there's no more Tojo clan upstream to collect it all. There's no more rules. We can run this town however the fuck we want. And once we've got ours, we can slip back into civilian lives to live it up clean as a whistle.
You want to be a civilian again? You're kidding.
Oh yeah. Want to have the cash to buy your favorite store? Pop out a couple of kids and settle down.
Pero ¿y este dónde se ha escapado?
Never would have been possible in the Yakuza life.
Well, why the fuck would you need me to do that? After you step into the shadow of the underworld, you never really escape from those chains. Don't sell me your bullshit like I'm one of your fucking brats. Huh. Sounds to me like your whole damn pitch just ran out of gas. Go out there and build your dream gang if you want. I don't give a shit. That said, if you keep bugging me about this shit, I'm gonna make sure you regret it. Keep your fucking distance from us.
Did you say us? Are you refusing to join up because you have a partner? Bring Yagami along for all I care.
Did you hear a word of what I just said?
I'd reconsider that stance if I were you. If you aren't coming along as a friend, then you're my enemy.
I don't take work from assholes.
Have it your way, then. Hey, round up the boys.
Sir. Hey! Get off your asses!
Too late for that. I knew exactly how this little chat was gonna go down.
Son of a...
Yeah, well, I knew exactly where you'd be for a chat you weren't invited to.
Well, if you're done over there, shall we get back down to business?
You're not walking out of here.
Bueno.
If you don't know how to use that thing, you're gonna cut yourself, man. You sure?
You fuckers are the ones who don't know shit. This whole damn town belongs to the arcade now, you know.
Now the whole town belongs to you, huh? You fucking morons. You're gonna have to pry this town out of my hands!
Me encanta Kaido, tío, es que se emociona mucho el solo.
Let's go.
No quiero coger a ese. Pero bueno, no me deja. ¿No puedo coger a este? Ah, pero no se la quita. Ah, no se la quita. Dale, Yagami, dale. Estaba claro que se iba a liar. ¿Más? Bueno, ¿nos pegaremos con el grande? ¿Con este?
Right. Sorry, boss. No! Fuck them up, boys!
Bueno. El push for the win. Tío, deja de cubrirte. Allá, hombre.
Dumbass, you down already?
No, sir.
¿Qué es BTS en Pokémon? Ni idea, Bizarre. Vale, uno menos. Cuidado. Tío, el sangrado. Lo de que te desangres menos igual es buena opción, ¿eh? Aquí no hay daño permanente, aquí hay sangrado.
Now I understand why you wanted Kaito on your side.
Still got anything you want to say, Akutsu?
I can appreciate your perspective on this, Kaito.
In that case, you better leave us the hell alone.
Yeah, we can do that. We get it. It's fine. Right, Akutsu?
Adiós, ¿y este quién es?
Aren't you busy?
Just checking in. You made quite a mess here.
Ah, Soma, este es el otro.
Tak, meet Soma. He's the leader of the RK.
Okay.
I kind of figured. You keep saying we, but I don't think you know what's going on. You just gonna waltz in here and bark orders?
Kaito-san turned down your offer, didn't he? And the other guy is Yagami from his own detective agency. Before that, he was an accomplished lawyer. Now he's with Kaito-san independently.
It's my job to be running HQ, though. You shouldn't roll up unannounced.
I'm supposed to leave you to your own devices? I do have to check in, at least to show my face.
Got a cold?
It's a dust allergy, actually. Tough thing to live with. And I used to catch hell for it in the Yakuza. Quit that infernal sniffling, they'd say.
Yeah, that couldn't have been easy, man. I bet they would beat the shit out of you if you didn't blow your nose.
You know it. I do wish we'd had the time to work together, Kaito-san.
¿Me va a pegar esto o el otro? Estoy confusa.
Yagami-san. It may feel like we're a small-time outfit in the immediate term, but RK will grow. We'll show you. But in the meantime, we'll leave the two of you be. Does that work?
Finally, some sense. Best of luck with the growth. As the leader here, you need brains and brawn.
Something else?
Your gang was out there searching for some guy in a picture. Well, how'd that hunt end up turning out? He was some kind of girls' bar manager, wasn't he? It sounded like he'd disappeared from Kamurocho more than a few years back. You have any luck?
¿Qué tendrá que ver ese en la historia principal?
We actually found that he's unfortunately dead. Likely murdered. Considering Kamurocho's reputation and the nature of his profession, I can't say I'm all that surprised.
Got it. I guess I was just kind of curious.
Always happy to oblige.
¿Tan sencillo? Me está mintiendo. Nah, me está mintiendo, no me lo creo.
I guess we shouldn't have taken RK so lightly, even though they're new to the scene.
Yeah. Supposedly Soma's the one who spearheaded the campaign to scoop up all the ex-Tojo. Turns out he's teaching the next generation of thugs about protection money, loan sharking, mugging. He's like an unemployment agency.
Ustedes de chicas kawaii, ¿dónde?
They've got 50 full-time bodies so far, but if you include part-timers and other associates, they may be well over 2,000 strong.
2,000.
That's a lot. Even half that's a lot.
The Yakuza left behind a gaping power vacuum in this town. Even if it wasn't RK, someone else would have swooped in. So much for peace and quiet in Kamurocho, huh?
Sorry-san's calling. Hello?
It's Shiosaki. Sorry for the wait. I found our file on Ahara's victim.
Ah, Mamiya-san, right? Yui Mamiya?
Yes, she lives with her family in East Ikebukuro. I'm about to make a quick house call.
Awesome. Then I'll be right
La
over.
mujer esta estará dentro del ajo, verdaderamente es una random.
I caught all that. You go on ahead, Doc. This one's outside my area of expertise.
Okay. I'll head back to the office when I'm done.
Ja. Vale, ahora sí puedo. ¿Pero por qué no sale? Bueno, para empezar vamos a comer. Y el café estaba aquí. Igual sí que tenía que ser de noche. A ver, uy, más dinero. Buah. Qué rico, ¿no? Un helado.
Starving. Now we're talking.
Buah. Costillas de ternera.
Pretty
Buah.
tasty, thanks.
Arroz, helado. Qué rico se ve todo, ¿eh? A todo esto tengo que tener un montón. 82K. Vale. Se me antoja todo eso, jo, y tanto, ¿eh? Y tanto. Uy, esto está muy bien. Quiero ver lo del sangrado. Especial a lo mejor, no me acuerdo dónde estaba eso. Creo que lo leí. Gran tirador. Ah. Destrezas. No. Pues no sé dónde lo leí. Vale. Pues así estamos bien, yo creo. Potenciador de agarre. Vale. Vamos. El instituto. Hola, Link. Muchas gracias. El instituto lo seguimos cuando volvamos allí, cuando volvamos a Hincho. Que hay que hablar con Amasawa, que dice que nos quiere infiltrar en otro. Tío. Debería observar la entrada. Ahí hay un cartel. Pero no me deja. Debería de ser con esto, ¿no? Me tiene torra ya esa. Bueno. Volveré a probar por la noche. Again. Uy, 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 espera un momento. A lo mejor, espérate. Claro, están aquí. No sé, de noche. Solo me queda venir de noche. A ver, la entrada es la entrada. La entrada es la entrada, así que tiene que ser ahí. Dice esa visión. Grande, Bernie, pero no me digan nada. Ya lo averiguaremos. No te preocupes. Voy a intentar ir de noche. Hola, Teme, ¿cómo estamos? A ver, me van a seguir hasta el infinito y más allá. Venga, ven. La bici. ¡Eh! ¿Qué le pasa a ese hombre? Ven aquí. Listo.
Really, guys?
Ahí va a ir a mi oficina todo esto. Bueno, da igual. Ya iré.
Oh, perfect timing, Yagami-san. And here I was about to go without you. Are you ready to visit Mamiya-san?
Vale. Y no sabe que vamos. Yo no sé cómo no le ponen orden de alejamiento, ¿eh? Vale, ahora sí quiero verlo. ¿Podré dormir hasta la noche? ¿Y qué decís? ¿Que la tía está metida en el ajo? ¿O de verdad es una random que le ha tocado? Yo ya dudo, ¿eh? Yo desconfío de todo. Metida hasta las patas, ¿sí? A ver qué impresión nos da cuando vayamos a hablar con ella. Mira, esto quería ver. ¡Oh, el ninja! Ah, no puedo dormir. No me deja dormir. Bueno, pues ya lo haré. Está aquí el dojo, a ver. ¿Por dónde entro? Creo que es por el otro lado. Sí, es por el otro lado. Tío, ¿en serio? Qué dolor. Qué dolor. A ver, por aquí. No creo. Voy a buscarlo. No. Tío, ¿dónde está? Ah, el café, pues sí que es aquí. Este es el café. Ah, míralo. Que se esconde por aquí, que va a estar en una pared. Creo que lo he encontrado.
Hey.
No.
Increíble los efectos especiales.
No way.
¿Y qué le pasa?
Yeah.
Todo su dinero, no, hombre, no.
Oh. Huh?
¿El ruso? Spetsnaz. What? Kalashnikov.
Seriously? Hmm? Huh?
¿Lul?
Um...
78 años, toma.
Huh. Yeah. Hmm?
Dios mío, pero yo qué he hecho en la vida para merecer esto. Ah, claro.
Huh? Seriously?
Recepción ninja. Vaya tela.
Yeah.
Vale. Eso es verdad, Bernie. Igual el malo es un ninja. A ver. Me ha dicho en la calle Senrio, pero ¿eso dónde está? Adiós. Vale, vale. Está en el quinto pimiento. Y aquí no tengo... ¡Ah, sí tengo patinete! Pues cuando vine no me dejó sacarlo. ¡Ah! ¡Ah! ¡Yagami! ¡Céntrate! Tío, ese hombre se ha movido, aposta. No me gusta el Kamurocho, para ir por el... Para ir con el patinete, Kamurocho no me gusta. Es muy estrechito. Adiós, esto me los voy a comer. Vale.
Excuse me. Does that mean...
¿En serio? ¿Me toque poner el este de ninja para pasar? Dios mío de mi vida. Ya estoy.
Excuse me.
Qué terrible. Qué terrible. ¿Qué tal vas con la técnica liberación de fuego místico? Esto que haces tú como si echases una llamarada de fuego y te la imaginas, ¿no? Ah, por la boca, vale, vale.
Yeah. Hmm? Oh.
Estrés ninja. El lema de la escuela. Madre de Dios.
Yep.
Es grande, ¿eh?
Yagami.
Yagami siempre dice su nombre, le da igual todo, ¿eh?
No. Excuse me. Huh?
¡Oh, qué bonito!
Does that mean...
Pero ¿y el que está intentando lanzar bolas de fuego me quieres decir que sí las ha superado? ¿What? Bueno, a ver qué me va a hacer hacer.
Huh. Are you serious? Yep. Huh?
Que le pille, ¿no?
I see.
Vale.
Hold up.
Ay, no lo he cogido. Bueno. Ay, quería tirarle eso. Tío, no estoy pillando ni una bebida, ¿eh? Qué terrible. ¡Toma! Pam, pam, pam. Pam, pam, pam. ¡Lo pillé!
What?
Sí, están dando vueltas en círculo. Bueno, pero le he pillado. ¿No? Me ha dicho que le pillase y le he pillado. O sea, que he superado la prueba. ¿Bebé?
Excuse me.
Ah, los dardos. Vale.
Huh.
Me estoy meando. A ver.
I'm not gonna hold back.
Pues me cae bien el hombre este, ¿eh? Me lo esperaba menos majo. Era la X, era la X. Vaya. Tú, pero va súper raro esto. Para cuando le da la gana. What?
Not doing so hot.
Pero dispara muy raro estos dardos. A ver. Hiper raro. Me tengo que dar 3 años antes, tío. A ver. Triple 1, no me lo puedo creer. ¿Cómo darle a los bordes?
Maybe next time. Oh.
Me va a ganar.
My turn
O
then.
deja de fallar o me gana. No, hay que hacer una puntuación. Este es el triple 20 y es lo que renta, pero creo que me va como con delay.
Yep.
Tío, mentira. ¿Me va con delay o no sé? Es muy raro. Tío, estate quieto. Buah. Quinto pimiento. Va muy raro. No sé si es por jugar con el control remoto o por la misión.
Not doing so hot. Oh well.
Pero va muy, muy raro.
Okay.
Buah. A ver, para.
Nice.
Bueno, 102 no se va a hacer.
My turn then.
Triple 14, casi que prefiero ir a lo seguro. En vista de cómo va esto.
Yep.
¿En serio? Tío. Terrible, ¿eh? Me ganó. Ah, pues no.
Guess that's game.
He ganado yo. Pero terrible. Va muy raro. Va como con delay o algo, no sé. ¿Otra prueba? Ah.
Huh?
Yo la hice 5 o 6 veces, ¿pero por qué te ganaba?
Excuse me.
Uno de mis espías.
Huh?
¿Qué? ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo?
Let's go.
¿Cómo lo supo? Tío. ¡No! Vaya, a ver.
Let's do this.
Fácil. Fácil. ¡Qué locura! ¡Qué locura!
Huh? But...
Le ha sudado 3 pingos.
Hey.
¡Ah! El secreto de por qué este tiene alumnos y el otro no.
네.
Excuse me. Huh.
Exactamente, Yagami.
No way.
si este es el discípulo, el único discípulo que le quedaba a Ryan. ¡No! ¡No! ¡Pobre Ryan! No, hombre, no.
Hey.
¡Toma!
Hey.
¡Ay, Dios! Se le ha ido la cabeza. Se le ha ido completamente la cabeza a este hombre.
No way.
¡Ay, Dios! Bueno, verás que se une este también. Ay, Dios. Te digo que se ha unido. No me lo puedo creer. Pensar en cosas ninja. Ah, que encima le van a cobrar. ¿Qué carajos acabo de vivir ahora mismo? No creo que haya romance ahí. No va a haber romance de nada ahí. Paja de entrenamiento. Tío. Ya le vale, lamentable. Voy a mear. Lamentable. Bueno, no me acuerdo cómo se pausaba eso. Ya vengo. Ay. Ya estoy. Vamos. Me queda la otra misión secundaria, pero no la ubico. Todavía, así que me voy al taxi. Porque por aquí no hay nada más. Vamos al taxi. Vamos a hablar con la supuesta víctima del abuso de Ara. A ver qué sensaciones nos da. Vamos, sí. No habéis usado ninguna carta nueva, ¿eh? Bueno, nueva. Mejorada.
Remember, we're speaking to a
Con lo que me
victim here,
peleaba para que
Japanese-san.
funcionase.
One whose assailant we defended in court. If we had tried to make an appointment, she probably would have declined outright.
Not sure showing up unannounced is much better. So let's just hope she's willing to talk.
Yes, there's no way around it. It's a risk we had to take.
Well, here goes nothing.
Yes? I'm Shirasaki from the Genda Law Office, the attorney for Mr. Akihiro Ehara. You may remember me from the hearings.
Why are you here? Don't you know it's rude to show up at someone's door uninvited?
I understand, but we have a pressing matter that directly concerns you. If we could do this another way, we would. I apologize for any inconvenience.
I'm sorry, but the trial's over and done with. You know I can legally turn you away.
You're right, but I'm only asking a moment of your time. Please, would you mind?
I don't have time for this. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Wait, before you do that. Sorry to butt in. I'm Yagami, a detective helping Saori here out.
And?
Hacer que parezca rápido y fácil.
I know in your eyes we're just scumbag lawyers defending perverts in court. It was just a paycheck to them, you're thinking. And yes, why should you care?
Wow. It's like you read my mind. If you're so perceptive, shouldn't you know it's time to leave?
Wait, that's not what I meant at all. Look, that was just an opener.
Pero no le ha dicho nada.
Are you aware of the trending video that's leading people to believe Ehara committed murder? Thing is, the victim was confirmed to be alive in Yokohama until the morning of your own incident. And since Ehara was on the train with you, they're ruling him out as a murder suspect.
So, what is it you're getting at?
Just trying to ensure you're in the clear from any of that unfortunate business.
¡Hala!
If we could do this now, we'd never bother you again. All we need is 10 minutes.
Pero eso no es empatizar con ella, es acusarla.
We're only trying to help. But if later would work better for you, we could always come back another time. With our supervisor, of course. That visit would probably be more formal. There'd be paperwork, audio tapes, you know the drill. You'll want to clear your schedule.
I really don't have time for any of that.
No, I understand, and it's entirely our fault. We thought we'd do this casually, but we really should have been more by the book. But it is a murder case, so we do have to make sure our paperwork is in order here. Now, would you prefer to schedule a date to accommodate a more formal interview?
You said 10 minutes if we do it now, right?
We'll make it as painless as possible.
All right. Hold on.
We really
Y ha
do appreciate it.
funcionado.
Well, I'm impressed. I'm also not sure I should trust a word you say ever again.
Really? I did get us in the door, didn't I?
I'm joking. I do appreciate the help. Now let's not screw
Te has
this
perdido
up.
al
This is
principio,
likely the
JC.
only conversation we'll have with Mamiya-san.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi. Again, we apologize for the
No, porque no
intrusion.
le va a salir como nueva.
Let's just get this over with already.
Son mejoradas, no nuevas como tal. Bueno, está la de congelar la imagen, que no sé muy bien cómo funciona porque se me va todo. En la de miedo, los sustos, la de fantasma y una que es rara. La del grito del payaso, esa ahora es muy hardcore. Y la del fantasmita también es nueva, vamos, está mejorada. La de congelar la pantalla... Pero no sé muy bien cómo funciona esa porque me lo quita todo. Se ve como el escritorio, o sea, súper raro. La tengo que testear mejor. Y... bueno, la del trueno. Y no sé cuál más. El estilo de vida.
Hey. Suspicious. What the?
Vale, suena todo el currículum, ¿eh? El niño.
Hey, suspicious.
Eso antes no asustaba, ¿eh? No me lo esperaba. No me lo esperaba para nada. Mira que es una tontería, ¿eh? Me lo he comido. ¿Para qué pides?
So, Doc, I've already told the police and the court everything they could want to know about that morning.
I'm sorry to put you
La del
through this
susto del
again,
payaso es
but would you
infarto
mind
para
going over those
todos.
details with us?
What else is left to discuss?
I understand how pressured you might feel.
I've gone over this so many times. I wonder if pressing charges was even worth it.
No, what you did was both brave and inspirational. Many victims are afraid to come forward for any number of reasons. Your
Pedazo de
voice might
casa,
give them
¿eh?
courage to find their own.
Ironic. Hearing this from that predator's defense team.
Well, perhaps.
Gran
Would you mind
Eremi, que
walking us through that
aproveche.
day from the beginning?
It's nothing so mysterious. I was just on my way to work when some man grabbed my butt. That's all it was.
Nothing else was out of the ordinary that day?
Correct.
Not to pry, but where is your husband today?
Still at work? He usually doesn't get home until later. On that note, I have to feed my son, so let's get this wrapped up soon.
We'll try our best to. Moving along. On that day, you and Ahara-san boarded the train bound for Ikebukuro, correct? Had you ever seen the man before then?
No. At least not that I can recall. How many times must I go over this? Your lawyer friend here already knows everything I have to say. What do you gain by getting me to repeat things?
That's the thing. Yagami-san here is a specialist. He can take whatever you repeat, analyze it, and draw up an entirely new conclusion. Right?
Of course. That's exactly why I'm here. In the security footage as you stepped onto the train, It looks like Ihara-san stepped right behind you. Were you aware of his presence at this point?
I was. It felt like someone kept pushing up against me with no sense of personal boundaries. I remember second-guessing myself at the time, thinking it was normal for the train to be that packed.
Then the train took off while you were stuck in that situation.
Yes. And then I felt the back of his hand against me. It kept getting worse from there, to the point where he went under my skirt. And the pig had the nerve to write it off as an accidental brush on a crowded train. But that kind of touch wasn't accidental. He even grabbed at me.
Truly awful. And I do sympathize. I've also had to turn in an abuser like that. Personally speaking, some men can't wait to debase themselves at the first opportunity.
Why would you say that and look at me?
I just stood there, frozen. I couldn't see who was touching me. I had no idea what to do. I wanted to scream. But what if he just played it off? So I decided I would bear it till the next station.
Are you okay, Mommy?
I'm fine, sweetie. We're just having a bit of grown-up talk. Are you hungry?
Uh-huh.
Then go read your book and wait over there for Mommy. We're almost done.
You said the abuse lasted the entire 6 minutes between Ikebukuro
6
and
minutos,
Shinjuku
sobándole al
Station.
culo.
Did you see the groper's face at any time during that span?
No. I was too terrified to look. And I thought, even if I did, he'd just pull away and escape. But just as the train was pulling into Shinjuku, I reached back and grabbed the hand on me. That's when I saw his face. Of course, he shook me off as the doors opened, but I'd already gotten a clear look at him. He must have known I could turn him in at that point. So he ran, and I chased after.
Right. That was captured by the station's security cameras.
Great job tailing him in such a crowded space. On that note, did you ever happen to lose sight of Ihara-san while running?
His cat was pretty easy to spot, and no one else was bolting off the platform like that, so I never lost sight of him. At that point, I could feel my voice returning, so I just screamed. That man grabbed me!
I'm glad there were good Samaritans nearby.
For sure. And there were a lot of smartphones out, so I figured there was no way for him to get away with it. I was so relieved.
I see. I think I've got the gist of it. But now we've got a piece of evidence that contradicts what you've told us.
What do you mean?
Un hecho contradictorio. El punto ciego. Yo estoy ofuscada en el punto ciego.
Despite what we just went over, wouldn't you say this contradicts your account of the incident?
I'm not sure what you mean. Did I say something odd?
No, Yagami-san is currently the odd one.
Vale, eso no es.
Shoot. Yeah, that wasn't what I had in mind at all. If you'll allow me to rephrase.
Tío, no sé. No sé, le voy a dar a todo.
This is Ihara's transit car.
Yes, and what about it?
It recorded the time Ihara passed through the ticket gate on the day of the incident. That was 7:43 a.m. on the morning of October 7th. However, the train you and Ihara boarded was the 9:06 departure, which means Ihara hung around at the platform for nearly an hour and a half after passing through the gate.
Claro, pero eso ya ella, ¿qué?
That has nothing to do with
Claro.
me.
How exactly does that contradict what Mom...
Oh, if you'll allow me to
Es que le enseño el asesinato en serio. Venga.
Well, on the same day, at 6:30 a.m. in Yokohama, a student teacher named Hiro Mikoshiba was sent off to work by his mother. But he was soon abducted near his home, only to be found dead much later in Ijincho.
Is that...
According to the video, Ihara-san here is the murderer.
What?
Pues sí, era esa.
He killed Mikoshiba in cold blood to get vengeance for his bullied son. His kid was about to graduate high school, but instead, he took his own life. So Ihara took it upon himself to punish his son's tormentor.
That's awful.
But now we come back to the issue here. If this footage is authentic, then Ihara-san couldn't have been your assailant. The victim's estimated time of death and Ihara-san's time of arrival in Tokyo simply don't allow for it. It's just not possible for someone to make that commute. But there's the flip side. If Ihara-san was in fact your assailant, it would mean this murder footage is a fabrication.
I don't know what you expect me to say after all this.
Right? Now you know how we're feeling. That's why we came to see if you had any leads for us.
So that's what this is about.
After hearing your story, I have no doubt you endured a lot that day. Which would obviously mean that murder video was faked.
Then, who shared that video? And why?
Wish I knew. Based on the quality, something this convincing would need quite a budget. Whether it's CG on top of real murder footage, or just a rock-solid AI creation, no way it was cheap. So why go through all this effort to fake a murder? Who would benefit from it? But I have to say, I feel much closer to piecing this puzzle together with your help today. Thank you very much for your time.
Yes, and rest assured, this will be the last time you see us. Our
Bueno,
apologies for the unexpected
no
visit.
estaría yo muy segura de
and
decir
for
eso, ¿eh?
dredging up unpleasant memories.
It's fine. So long as this is really the end of it all.
I'd like to report Mamiya-san's account to the rest of the team. Can I count on you to be there?
Sure. Let me give Kaito-san a heads up.
All right, and I'll see you there.
¿Os habéis fijado que en este Judgment pasan de día? O sea, se ve explícitamente que atardece, que anochece, que amanece, no sé qué. Eso en el otro pues no pasaba, ¿eh?
Everything good? Any news?
All good here, man. What's with you? You worried Arcade got to me or something?
Y si no, me he fumado 8 porros. Porque en el 1 no me acuerdo que pasase eso. Decían descansa en el sillón, pero pocas veces, ¿eh?
I'm heading to Genda so Sari-san and I can go over what we learned from Mamiya.
You're the boss. As for me, I'm calling it a day.
You do that.